Hello, hello. Hello again. Hi. Hello again, children.
Hola.
Okay. Well, let's
Hola. Hi.
Hi. Remember to turn off your microphones, okay? Remember, turn off your microphones, please. And don't write in the chat, Eduardo. Don't write in the chat. Pay attention, okay? So we will continue working with the vocabulary words. Okay, did you underline all the words? Yes? In the dictionary? Did you underline the vocabulary words in the dictionary? Yes? Excellent. Very good. So, let's continue reading the meanings, because if you read the meaning, it's going to be easier for you to understand the word. Screw. Who wants to read the meaning of screw? Okay, Francisco.
Miss, es que yo tengo una duda. No quiero.
Okay.
Es que
Yes, tell me, Francisco.
tengo una duda de una tarea de compu.
Okay. At the end, write down in the chat, Francisco, your question. Okay, but at the end of class. Okay, Constanza.
Thank you.
Thank you, Francisco. What's the meaning of screw?
A small metal thing with a sharp end, which you use for joining things together. You push it into something by turning it with a special tool.
Good job, Constanza. Thank you. Good.
Thanks.
Yes, you're welcome. A screw is a small metal thing with a sharp end which you use for joining things together. You push it into something by turning it with a special tool. Okay, let me share with you the screen so you can see the illustrations. Okay, now wheel and axle. Who wants to read wheel and axle? Okay, Ignacio. Open your microphone.
Wheel and axle. Noun, a type of machine that is made up of a rope or chain that is wrapped around a bar that is attached to a wheel. When you pull on the rope or chain, you turn the bar on the wheel.
Okay, excellent. Wheel, thank you, Ignacio. Wheel and axle. A wheel and axle is a simple machine. All these words are examples of simple machines, okay? A wheel and axle is a type of simple machine that is made up of a rope or a chain that is wrapped around the bar that is attached to a wheel. I'm going to show you a picture so you can understand better this vocabulary word, okay, in a few minutes. Okay, light bulb. Who wants to read light bulb? Who wants to read a volunteer? Alejandro, Alex, can you want to read the meaning of light bulb, please? Light bulb. Just open your microphone. Yes, Alex.
Es que acabo de llegar y como que...
Okay. Don't worry. Light bulb. Letter L. Check in the dictionary, Alejandro. Page 189. 189. Light bulb. Light bulb.
Now, the glass part of an electric light that gives light.
Excellent. Thank you, Alejandro. Light bulb is the glass part of an electric light that gives light. Okay, doorknob. Who wants to read? Doorknob. Okay, Amber. Yes.
Now around knock on a door which you use to open and close it.
Thank you. Doorknob, it's a round thing on a door. If you take a look in your house, there are a lot of doorknobs, okay? It's a round thing that you use, a round thing on a door that you use to open it and close it, okay? Slide. Okay, Nelson, slide. We cannot hear you, Nelson. We can't hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, ready.
Noun, a piece of equipment for children to play on. It is a ramp with a smooth surface for children to move down.
Thank you, very good. Okay, so slide, a piece of equipment for children to play on. It is a ramp with a smooth surface for children to move down. For example, in some parks, you may see a slide or some slides, okay? Axe. Okay, who wants to read axe? Another volunteer, Juan Pablo. Axe.
Miss, espera,
Yes.
déjame ir por mi estudio.
You must have your book with you, Juan Pablo. That's a rule, to have your book with you in the class. Okay, another person. Axe. Fernanda, axe.
Axe. Known a tool that you use to cut wood.
Very good. A tool that you use to cut wood. Very good. And the last one is seesaw. Seesaw. Who wants to read seesaw? Who wants to read seesaw? Andrea Zúñiga, please.
Miss, iba a leer Juanpi.
Juan Pablo, are you ready with your book? Juan Pablo, are you ready?
La mano.
Juan Pablo.
Yes.
Okay, Juan Pablo. Seesaw. Letter S, Juan Pablo. Seesaw. Got it? 190. Seesaw.
Yes.
Okay.
Seesaw. A piece of equipment for children to play on. It is made of a long board which moves up and down when a child sits on each end.
Okay, seesaw. Thank you, Juan Pablo. Seesaw, a piece of equipment for children to play on. It is made of a long board which moves up and down when a child sits on each end. Okay, children, now I want to show you two pictures that I think that are the most difficult words to understand, maybe. So let me share with you this. Okay, here. The first one is, okay. The first one is, let me show you this one. Wheel and axle. Look at the pictures so you can understand. A wheel and axle is a simple machine, okay, that is made up of a rope or sometimes a chain that is wrapped around a bar that is attached to a wheel. Okay, that is a wheel and axle. Look at the pictures, okay? Look at the pictures. The circle, the round part is the wheel and the long part is the axle. Okay, good. Now, the other one is wedge. Look at the pictures so you can understand better. What is a wedge? A wedge is a piece of wood or maybe could be a piece of metal, other material, with one thick and one thin pointed end. Okay, that is a wedge. Okay, now let's go to complete the activity from your student book. Okay, let's go to answer activity B. Just let me, okay. Excellent. Axel, can you read the instruction, please, for activity B?
Write the words in the boxes. Talk about your choices with your partner.
Thank you. So you have to fill, you have to write down the words in the boxes. You have 3 columns. The first column says, I use these objects every day.
Teacher, I already do it.
Okay, you're ready? Okay, but turn off your microphone for a moment. The next column, I sometimes use these objects. And the last column says, I never use these objects, okay? Your answers can be different, okay? Just your answers can be different. Okay, for example, in the first column, I use this every day. Who wants to tell me which one of these objects that you have in the vocabulary words, you use it every day? Okay, Alejandro.
Doorknob.
Very good. The doorknob. So write down doorknob. Okay. Well, I show you all the answers. It doesn't matter. Okay, doorknob. And another object or item that you use every day is the light bulb. Okay? Write down light bulb, because the light bulb is in your house, so you can see it and you can use it daily, and the doorknob too. Okay, now in the next column, children, the objects that you use sometimes. Let me erase this so you can give me the answers. Items that you sometimes use it, not always, but sometimes. For example, Nelson?
A screw. A ramp.
A ramp, for example. Yes, correct, Nelson.
Oh.
Okay, thank you, Nelson. Another item or another object that you use sometimes, Nelson said the ramp. Another one? Another object? that you use sometimes? Who wants to tell me? Okay, Ana Paula. Just open your microphone, Ana Paula. Yes.
The ramp.
Okay, the ramp. But Nelson said the ramp. So tell me another item, Ana Paula, that you sometimes use it. That you use sometimes.
The lever.
Could be, yes, it's correct too. The lever. Okay. Who wants to tell me another one? Juan Pablo.
Which?
Which one?
Which?
The wedge. Okay, it's correct. Another one. One more. Okay, Alexa. You have another one? Okay, or Constanza Garza, you raise your hand.
Miss, anota las que ya llevamos.
Yes, wait a minute.
Porque el anterior no pude escuchar que dije.
Yes, okay. Okay, Constanza?
Screw.
Yes, screw.
Me.
Okay, so let me show you. Here, on the first column is light bulb.
Me. And I.
Doorknob. In the second column, the items that you sometimes use are the lever, the seesaw, the slide, the ramp, the screw, for example, and the items or the objects that you never use, for example, the axe, the wedge. Well, I don't know who, but somebody tell me that the wedge could be in the second column too. But in here, in the example that you have in the book, the items that you never use are the axe, the wedge, and the wheel and axle. Okay, copy the answers. Write down the answers in your student book.
Miss, ¿qué es wedge?
A wedge, let me show you. Wait a minute. Let me show you here. A wedge is a piece of wood or other material with one thick and one thin pointed end. Can you see the picture?
¿Se usa para detener la puerta?
Sometimes you use it
yo tengo una de estas.
to hold the door, or you can also use it, for example, to cut things. You can also use it to cut things, for example, okay? So that is a wedge. Okay, let me show you again the activity from the book. Okay, you're done? Finish?
Yeah, Miss.
Excellent. Now, let's continue with activity C. Okay, and who wants to read? Alexa, can you read the instructions, please?
Miss.
Sorry, delete. Yes, circle the correct answer.
Turn this around and around.
Okay, number one, you turn this around and around. Okay, Alexa, which one is the correct answer?
Screw.
A screw, because you turn the screw around and around and around. Okay, excellent. Number one is a screw. Okay, Luis, Adrian, number two. Open your microphone, Luis, so we can hear you. Okay, Luis?
Yeah.
Okay, Luis, number 2.
You push down on this.
Okay, you push down on this. You push down, push. What is the correct answer, Luis? If you push. What is the correct answer if you push? Who wants to help Luis with the answer? Do you know the answer, Luis? You push down on this. Okay. Who knows the answer? Who wants to help Luis with the correct answer?
Yo, Miss.
Okay, Ana Paula, you push down on this. Which one is the correct answer?
Lever.
Lever, correct. You push down on this. Okay, number 3.
Miss, yo tenía la mano levantada y señalándome.
Who? Francisco? Francisco? Yes, Francisco. Okay, Francisco. Number 3.
A bicycle has 2 of these.
Okay, listen. A bicycle has 2 of these. Which one is the correct answer, Francisco? A bicycle has 2 of these. Which one is the correct answer?
Wheel and axle.
Very good. Wheel and axle, correct. Number 4, Axel.
It's easy to walk up this.
It is easy to walk up this. To walk up this. Which one, Axel?
Ramp.
Ramp, correct. Ramp.
Viene dos veces ramp.
Yes. And number 5, Andrea Zúñiga. Please.
You push something apart with this.
Okay. You push something apart with this. Which one? Andrea, you push,
Wish.
wedge. Okay, so let me show you the correct answers. Number 1, screw. Number 2, lever. Number 3, wheel and axle. Number 4, ramp. And number 5, screw. Children, remember to turn off your microphones, please. Turn off your microphones. Excellent. Very good, children. Okay. Now, let's go to page 129. Let's go to the next page here. 129 to letter D. Classify and categorize. Classify and categorize. Okay, who wants to read? Classify and okay, Francisco.
When we classify and categorize, we group things that are similar. When you read, put the items you read about into groups. The items in each group should be similar in some way. This will help you to remember them later.
Thank you, Francisco. When we classify and categorize, we group things that are similar. When you read, you put the items you read about in groups. The items in each group should be similar in some way. This will help you to remember them later, okay? And I'm gonna show you an example. Look. For example, here. No, excuse me, lost. This is not the correct. Here. For example, here. You have a lot of clips of different color, right? You have blue clips, green clips, yellow, pink, red, okay? But if you classify the clips, okay, when you classify the clips, you group the clips that are similar. So in this case, you're classifying the clips by colors, okay? You classify the red clips, the blue clips, the green clips, okay? So when you read, you do the same. Look, when you read, you do the same. You put the items you read into groups, but the items that you put into the groups should be similar in some ways. This will help you remember them later. So, we're gonna read a paragraph and then we're going to categorize, okay? We're going to categorize the inventions in two groups, okay? You're going to categorize or classify the inventions in two groups. Mauricio, can you help me to read the paragraph about inventions?
Yes.
Thank you.
The
1800s.
The 1800s were a very busy time for inventors. One important invention was the sewing machine, which made it easier to make clothing. Thomas Edison invented the electric light bulb, and Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone. Inventing continuing in the
1900s.
In the 100s.
No, repeat with me, Mauricio. 1900s.
1900s, the Wright brothers invented the airplane, and John Logie Baird invented the television. The cell phone was invented by
Martin Cooper. Okay.
Miss.
Children, I told you to turn off your microphones, please.
Es que Miss, yo apenas llego.
Ah. Okay, hello.
Es que te iba a preguntar qué están haciendo.
Look at the screen.
Y yo también acabo de llegar.
Okay. Turn off your microphones and don't play with the presentation, please. Thank you. So, in this paragraph, you have inventions from the 1800s and inventions in the 1900s. So you have to classify the inventions, okay? In the first column, write down the inventions in the 1800s, and in the other column, the inventions in the 1900s. Okay, for example, the first column, inventions in the 1800s. Who can tell me one invention in the 1800s? One invention in the 1800s. Who knows? Tell me. Okay, Alex.
Wheel and axle.
Let me check. No, Alejandro, according to the according to the paragraph. Look at the paragraph. According to the paragraph, tell me one invention in the 1800. Who tell me one invention? Look, the 1800s were a very busy time for inventors. One important invention was the sewing machine, which made it easier to make clothing. Thomas Edison invented the electric light bulb. Graham Bell invented the telephone. Tell me one invention in the 1800s. One invention from the 1800s. You can tell me. Asenet?
Teacher.
Light bulb.
Very good. The light bulb. Write down one invention in the 1800s. The light bulb.
Teacher Adriana, ¿me escuchas?
Yes.
Teacher, lo que pasa que quiero que me escuchen todos los niños. Me da gusto verlos ahorita trabajando, pero me da tristeza ver algunos que no están trabajando, que se están dando vueltas en su silla, otros que están rayando, otros que están viendo para otro lado, menos para poner atención. Entonces, bueno, yo ya vi también a la licenciada Vicky, que está muy atenta. Ya también ella me va a pasar esos nombres de esos niños para yo hablar personalmente con sus papás, para decirles que si van a estar así, teacher, no van a poder seguir en las clases en vivo esos niños. Nada más los que estén atentos y trabajando como debe de ser. Muchas gracias.
Sí, claro, Cordy. Ellos ya lo saben y se les recordaron las reglas al inicio, ¿verdad?
Sí, pero siguen ahí y unos están escribiendo en el chat en lugar de estar poniendo atención.
Muy mal. Qué triste. That's sad for me, children. Thank you. Okay, children. Time is running out, children. So I want you to finish this chart, okay? In your house. Finish this chart in your house. Inventions in the 1800s and inventions in the 1900s. Children, don't draw the presentation, please. Respect the class.
Miss, ¿me puedo intervenir?
Sí, licenciada, yo creo que ya no tarda en terminarse la sesión, pero si alcanzas, claro.
Muy bien, que
Adelante.
estoy muy triste porque acaba de decirles la Cordy que respeten las reglas y ve nada más cómo terminamos la clase con toda tu pantalla rayada.
Sí,
estoy al pendiente de quiénes están girando en la silla, quiénes se quitaron los audífonos, quiénes ya no escribieron en su libro. Todo eso estamos viendo, niños. Recuerden, están en clases.
sí.
No son vacaciones.
Y tiene que haber un respeto, niños, ya lo dije.
Exactamente. Qué mal para su maestra.
Yo ya acabé la actividad.
Gracias a todos los que estuvieron trabajando. Muchas gracias.
Thank you.
Miss,
Very good,
te mando
children.
un abrazo.
Gracias. Thank you. Okay, children. So it's time to finish the session. Just listen to me. Finish this chart. Activity D.
Miss.
Hey, children, listen to me first. Listen to me first. Let me finish. Complete this activity D in your student book and also complete page 116 and 117 from your workbook, okay? Because that is going to be the evidence that you have to send me by mail next Friday, okay? So complete 116, 117 from your workbook, okay? And complete the activity D from your student book too, okay? Excellent, children. Very good. Yes. Francisco, you have a question about technology, class?
Yo lo escribí.
Okay, let me check your question. Okay.
Sí, yo también ya acabé.
Okay, children. Okay. For the workshop project, In your schedule, I share a PowerPoint presentation for your workshop project about the musical instruments.
Miss, yo ya hice la presentación en PowerPoint y también lo de la hoja. Le dije a mi mamá que hiciera un video, me quedó muy bien.
Yes, Francisco, check. I send a mail to your mom. I send a mail to your mom with the schedule of this week. In that mail is the PowerPoint presentation that is an example that you can follow. That example, yes.
Yo ya terminé la actividad de la página.
Okay, good children. Well, it's time to end the session. Love you very much and see you next Thursday, okay? See you next Thursday. Bye.
Paco, me compré
See you. Bye.